Hello and welcome to Tarot Insights for the week of December 11th, 2023. Well, we are into December and I don't know about you, but I am okay for 2024 to come. 2024 is going to be an 8-year. In other words, you take 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 and we get 8. 8 in tarot numerology is strength. And it is also a good luck number in Chinese numerology. So I am really looking forward to 2024 being an 8-year because it's a year where the universe is going to call us to come into balance. Hey, Marty, glad to see you. Hey, Mindy, good to see you. So 2024 in general is being an 8-year is one where we're being called into bringing things into balance. Now, often we are called into balance because we're shown how out of balance it is. And so if in 2024 you're being shown where your life isn't in balance, it is just an opportunity to shift that and bring it back into balance. Hey, Teresa, glad you could join us. So I think that's one of the things that's going to be interesting about 2024. Now, on a kind of odd note, it could be a year where you have a lot of dental stuff going on, but it more likely is going to be a year where you're really looking at balancing your physical life and your spiritual life and balancing both of those so that one is not overtaking the other. So in other words, we're not going to be so wrapped up in our spiritual life that we forget to pay the rent or the mortgage, and we're not going to be so wrapped up that in making money and taking care of our physical life that we forget about our spiritual life. And so there is this fabulous opportunity in 2024 to bring ourselves back into a place of balance. I really like that. Hi, Pat. How you doing? All right. Well, now let's get to the cards for the week. Let's see what we have. Well, let's say, what is the energy of Monday? Monday, we have the Empress, nurturing, kind, supportive, creative. And so Monday, there's a real energy available to us, because remember, that's what Tarot Insights is all about. It's showing us what energies are available to us each day so we can make the most of them. And so the energy for Monday is nurturing, creative, intuitive. And so it's a wonderful time to nurture something you've been working on, take better care. It's a great self-care day. It is, though, a day we have to be careful of over shopping, overeating, doing too much comfort. Or I would say unhealthy self-care. Let's look at Tuesday. Tuesday, we are trying to hold it all up and we're having trouble. Hey, Heidi, glad you could join us. We're just on Tuesday. Tuesday is the Ten of Wands, and Tuesday we may find that we got exactly where we thought we wanted. But are we sure we want to be there? And so on Tuesday, you may find the energies are there for you to re-look at your successes and say, where do I go from here? Sometimes we can be so successful. Let's say we're planting a garden and our broccoli just grew like crazy. And then we recognize we don't need that much broccoli. And so it doesn't negate how successful we were in growing that broccoli. But if we don't need it all, it's okay to give some away or to get rid of some. Maybe it goes in a compost. So, things are rarely wasted. Effort and time is not wasted. We just have the opportunity on Tuesday to review what we've gotten out of our efforts. If we still want it, do we want to put more energy to make it grow even more? Or are we good enough to say, all right, that was successful, but it's not what I want anymore? Hey, Danielle, we're just about to pull the cards for Wednesday. So the energy for Wednesday is the Three of Swords upside down. This to me is the card of a minor separation. Wednesday, the energies are telling us we can step back. We can take a step back. We don't have to be going full throttle. We can take a step back and review. It's also a day where we can practice stepping away from a situation. Maybe you have a negative Nelly friend, or you're in a relationship that just isn't working for you. Wednesday is a day where you can do a trial separation. You can do a trial walking away. You can say, you know what, instead of going straight to home, I'm going to maybe go by the lake and just sit by the lake for a little while. Or maybe instead of spending an hour on the phone with my friend who's negative Nelly, I'm going to cut it off at a half an hour, right? So these trial separations, but they're not full blown. Wednesday is an opportunity to step back, step away, and reevaluate. Let's look at Thursday. Thursday, we're not going to worry about long-term goals. We have the Three of Wands upside down. We're going to focus more on short-term goals. And so, we've spent some introspection the past 2 days. And so now we're really looking at, all right, I'm not going to make long-term goals right now, but I am going to say, what do I need to do? What are some small steps that I can take to start moving forward in the direction or on my short-term goals? And I'm going to leave those long-term goals for another day. Let's look at Friday. Friday is the Ace of Wands. So Friday is the day saying, okay, now let's put the energy in. Let's look at our inspiration. What are we inspired by? What do we want to do? It's a day where we're feeling more passionate, more creative. And so it's a day to start new things, especially on anything having to do with passion, creativity, new birth, and things like that. So, we'll review at the end, but you'll see how this is a wonderful progression this week. Let's look at Saturday. Saturday, we have the Queen of Pentacles upside down. And so Saturday, we really need to say, do I have the money for that passion? Do I have the energy for that passion? Let's stop. Let's just look. Let's not let our passions get the better of us. Let's be realistic. And let's look at Sunday. Sunday is the Emperor. And so yeah, that's the Emperor. Sunday is the Emperor. And so Sunday is a day where, once again, we are feeling accomplished and we are getting it done. So let's review. Monday, it's time for nurturing, creativity. Think about birthing. On Tuesday, we are looking at, hey, I know I've got this. I know I worked for it. Do I still want it? Do I want to keep putting energy into it? Wednesday, we take a step back and continue the review. Thursday, we're like, you know what, I'm just going to start some short-term things and see how they go. But Friday, we're feeling inspired and creative. We start pushing, maybe not pushing, but we start utilizing that energy to move forward. But by Saturday, we're like, oh, I might have overdone, or do I have the energy, the money, and the time to do that project I got so excited about on Friday? And then on Sunday, it's more of the get her done, finish it up. It's kind of a clean up the to-do list kind of day. So I'm just going to pull an angel card. Hey, Charlie and Tina, glad you could join us. I'm going to pull an angel card for the week, and let's see what that tops us off with. Power. Well, that's interesting because this week was all about evaluating the energies we put in, the results we're getting. Do we want to continue? What is new inspiration? And let's get her done on those things that we already have on the list that we need to clean up. And all of that we are empowered to do. They're choices. Choices that we make are what gives us power. We're only powerless when we don't make choices. All right. Well, listen, we'll see you next week, and have a great and blessed week. Bye-bye.